Are you hungry, kids? If you are, then keep your eyes right here as we have two rivals ready for a rendezvous that they hope will wind up with the dreamland of stuffing their face with a delicious rack of ribs. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UAB's offense will take the first swing of the game. Last time these two battled for the rack of ribs, Memphis didn't leave much on the bone. They devoured the Blazers.
Well, they destroyed them. They embarrassed them, and I think that's big motivation coming into today. When you have that whole year to sit.
Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Blazers want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football. Great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
White wants to throw it. Works the middle of the field. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Vaughn. You know, sometimes rivalry trophies really have no connection to anything like the little brown jug or the old brass spittoon. But at a rack of ribs, two cities proud of their barbecue heritage, rendezvous against dreamland in full moon. I mean, it doesn't get better than a trophy like this.
No, there aren't many trophies out there that you actually want to eat. Is it dry rub if you're Memphis, or is it Alabama white sauce if you're UAB? Take your pick. That is one good-looking trophy.
I don't even know what any of that means. I literally don't. I don't eat ribs, I don't eat pork, but I do know that that's a big frickin' trophy, and one of these teams want to win it.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Thurman. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Now facing a third and long. White going to attack through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The run from the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. White wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Tigers and Blazers. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. Still 2 quarters to go in this battle for the Bones, a treasured trophy in both Memphis and Birmingham.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a 3rd down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He's got it. Touchdown, Blazers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over ULM. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They run the reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
White going to attack through the air. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Memphis wants to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because the
Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Pulls it, fired complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Timeout, Memphis.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The short hands, it's Barnes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout.
They're going to run it. Got enough for the first. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. Get the barbecue pits ready and fire up the smokers as the Blazers will be feasting on the rack of ribs after taking down Memphis in the Battle of the Bones. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.